A very good morning, welcome to RANsquawk's e-morning briefing for Tuesday 27th of April. Taking a look in terms of the Asian session, you can see the Nikkei finishing just marginal positive territory, up around 0.4%, but it was the Shanghai Composite that did drop as much as 3% during the closing stages, and it did close the actual session down 2%, a 6.5-month closing low there. That was on the back of the banking sector, where there's some continued concerns over funding issues after the China Construction Bank said they're looking to raise around $10 billion worth. In terms of the actual European morning so far, European equities also in minor negative territory, down around 0.5% or so. Financial is one of the lowest in terms of sector performers, although we have seen a number of corporate earnings of note so far today, one being Deutsche Bank in Germany. Although the numbers weren't too bad and the commentary was upbeat, in a conference call they did say that the Q1 numbers may not be quite reflective of the full year basis, and the credit costs are still somewhat of an overhang and somewhat of a concern. Their shares, after opening up around 1.5%, have dropped now around 1% for the session. Elsewhere, BP put in some pretty decent numbers, however they failed to maintain positive gains. They also cite negative. And in terms of Lloyds Banking Group, they have a positive trade update this morning. They are trading in the green, they're up around 3% or so. In terms of the actual Greek situation, not too much new in terms of news flow overnight. In terms of the 10-year Greek bond spread, that's trading marginally tighter at the moment by around 4 basis points. However, quite a lot of analyst commentary from major investment banks suggesting that we could indeed, in a 3-year horizon, see some further funding requirements from Greece beyond the 30 to 15 that's been outlined so far. It seems as though Germany is still kicking up its heels somewhat and providing a bit of resistance. Its latest aid is still the main story thus far. In terms of the calendar then going forward, it's quite a busy day. And we'll have the UK CBI distributed trade report at 11 o'clock London. We'll have the weekly ICSC numbers, Red Book, S&P Case Shiller, but consumer confidence is the real highlight today. That'll be at 3 o'clock London, so 9 in Chicago. Later on for the oil traders, after NYMEX pit close, we've got the API numbers. And then we'll have the first in terms of the Treasury auctions in the US. Following the tips yesterday, we'll have $44 billion in the 2-year note to come.